Hello, this is Brian Scuttle of Sonic Cinema. This is the last movie I'm going to catch up with today before Judas and the Black Messiah. Tonight, it is called Superior. It's a thriller that played on Saturday night at Sundance. And it takes place in the 1980s. And it's about one sister, Marion, who is on the run, who goes to upstate New York to hide out at her sister Vivian's house. They are identical twins, and they haven't seen each other in 6 years. But Marion's past is haunting her and troubling her, and at a certain point, it starts to even it starts to catch up with her physically as well as emotionally, and to sort of keep her safe, Marion and Vivian swap places and swap lives to a certain extent. But naturally, that's going to have consequences. This is the first movie that I've been kind of meh about at Sundance. It's an interesting premise, and it's great that it is actual identical twins playing the roles, and they're fine in their roles. There's a visual logic to some of it that is really interesting. But it ultimately, for most of the movie, it just doesn't really hold your attention, and that was a bit disappointing. The ending is pretty good. The ending has some tense moments, and has a really interesting beginning sequence. But overall, I just wasn't a huge fan of Superior. Unfortunately, left me disappointed from what I was kind of hoping it would be. But so that is Superior. Right now, it's kind of, I would still consider it like the quote-unquote worst movie that I've seen at Sundance this year, but it's still okay. It's still interesting. If you want to check it out, if you want an interesting thriller, I think the concept is interesting. It's the execution that I think is lacking. So those are my thoughts on Superior. And I'll have some more reviews in the next couple of days on Sonic Cinema, both written as well as these video reviews on movies I'm catching up with. I plan on doing some more catching up tomorrow. I only have 2 scheduled screenings left, so Sundance is winding down. It's been a lot of fun, and thank you very much. This is Brian Scuttle with Sonic Cinema.